Hello, we're back. I'm Harry Tambuatco. We have Dante Jimenez, founder of VACC, that's Volunteers Against Crime and Corruption. Now, we're going to go forward. This time, the issue, Dante, if it's okay, tirahin naman natin ang White House. We're not talking about the Araneta House where Mar Rojas belongs, but hang on, this is not too far out. Why the White House? Sige nga, Alan Purisima, the Philippine National Police.
Well, of course, this was...
Mukhang inimbestigahan nyo kasi.
No. This came out because of an interview in One Network where one of the hosts of that news program, I think, asked him yung yes or no lang.
Ah, okay.
Remember?
Alan
Okay.
Purisima.
Then he was asked about this news because kumakalat na talaga sa social media about the so-called White House at 25, allegedly at 25 million house for the chief of the Philippine National Police. So, 25 million right there in the very nose of the Krame, Camp Krame in Quezon City. Na ngayon, I understand all are banned to see for themselves.
Pinagbawalan na nila?
Walang pumapasok doon. May gwardiya doon.
Ayaw nila
even
pakita.
media, yes. Subukan mo.
That's not correct.
Okay,
That's not
now,
right.
anyway, be that as it may, our position now is we call on Secretary Mar Rojas, being the Secretary of the ILG, to be given the free hand to investigate it. But why is it that Secretary Rojas is so silent about this? Kung hawak niya si
No
General
comment,
Purisima,
No
under
comment.
niya yan, sa
Under
bureaucracy, bakit hindi niya mapa-imbestigahan? Why? Those are questions that are being asked by our people, especially those who are insiders sa loob. Why? Special.
Tsaka yung sinabi niya na dinonate lang sa kanila yan, ang ganda mga questions sa kanya. Number one, are you allowed, is there a deed of donation? Are you even allowed to accept gifts? And three, the Masons who supposedly, na pinpoint, who supposedly given this as a gift, are denying it. And then, sabi ni Purisima, 12 million lang yan, kalahati ang presyo. Even if it's only 1 million it don't matter, di ba? If there's a stink, it will keep stinking the whole place.
Right.
But now you want this, where do you think that's going? Kasi mukhang walang sumasagot Are you going to file charges against this?
Well, sabi ko nga, and I would like to reiterate, we urge Secretary Rojas to initiate first. Because, in fact, in our letter to the President, ito yan
Oo, maganda yung lulat niya
Did you receive
Tanggalin
did
si
you get
Alan.
it?
Yes,
Did you
of
have
course.
a
Copy,
hard
yes,
copy? Okay.
yes.
Ano sabi namin dun? Remove Secretary Rojas
Yes.
for command responsibility.
And
of
Alan
what's happened.
Purisima.
And Alan Purisima for the breakdown of peace and order
Yes.
nationwide.
Nationwide crime, the criminality is
Secretary
out of
Rojas,
control.
remember, was our guest speaker last year sa VACC. He's a friend. Even General Purisima, walang personalan dito. Ang position namin dito, we want to save the institutions that they represent.
Yun.
That is the emphasis that we are saying. Save the institution because people now are really getting tired, especially in that bureaucracy, those offices. They hear a lot of things. General Purisima is facing a lot of charges now in the Ombudsman.
Yes, he does. He has a lot.
Maybe.
But you even wrote the President. Did the President reply? Is there not a law wherein all government officials have to reply within 15 days? You know, that's a basic law. Did they even reply? Did the President reply, not to you personally as Dante Jimenez, but as Volunteers Against Crime and Corruption, which has been around a decade now, di ba?
You know, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I love this guy, you know. He knows the tricks, and he knows where my mind will be setting forth in the coming days. We're just waiting, Harry. The
Okay.
15 days don't, okay?
Okay.
Because they can antedate that. We know that.
Yes, they always antedate
Yes,
it.
they could say 15 days yan. But wait till our patience runs out.
Because that's a formal letter request. And you're not saying down with you. You're not a heckler. I mean, not for anything. It is obvious you have proven yourselves over the years.
Yeah.
I remember a time when you were confronted, you were brought in front of the Supreme Court, and you were berated, di ba?
Yeah.
And you were forced, and you were even suspended, di ba?
I was charged by the Chief Justice or the
Oh,
justices.
The Justice,
Diba?
Associate Justice tumira sa iyo.
Yeah, because of the Visconde
Correct.
decision. So there was this, I was fined.
But Visconde is also part of VACC.
Right.
He is one of the guys who developed this together with you because of tragedy in family.
Right.
Di ba?
So I was fined for saying PI. Diba? So they said I berated them. But
Yes.
on the other hand, it was really a outburst of frustration and emotions.
Of course, of course.
And anyway, ando dun I was already charged. They fined me, unang-unang resolution nila, alam mo, Harry, how much? 100,000 pesos.
100,000, I remember.
And then, 100,000, they were the ones who made the resolution that the maximum penalty for yung offending the justices,
Parang contempt.
contempt of court, direct contempt of court, is only 30,000 pesos. Sabi sa akin na Attorney Leonard de Vera, I hope he will be watching this show.
Yes, yes.
Sabi niya, alam mo Dante, history itong ginawa mo. In less than 24 hours, the magistrates changed their decision. Nung
On the
nag-MR
spot.
kami, motion for recon,
Biglang iba.
biglang binago yung fine to 30,000. Look at this. Alam mo, kulang na sabi, look at this STU.
But what do we do when we see a lot of firsts? Obviously, rule of law, as even Attorney Pagia always brings out, it seems rule of law is no longer the norm, and the new normal is the ability of a single dictator, or it seems, which is Pinoy, because of the absolute power and authority he seems to yield. I call him that not because he is one, identified as like a Marcos, but because of his absolute authority. Imagine to be able, with this personal discretion, to spend 200 billion regardless of Congress, where under the law all appropriations emanate from them. Imagine the ability to bring down Corona simply because he did not want to be inaugurated by this guy. You remember, he didn't want to be endorsed by this person because kay Gloria yan, kay GMA. I mean, the vindictiveness of this man, iba eh. Now, we are reaching a stage, and it might be tomorrow, wherein for the first time, this government is going to be having to face up to the Supreme Court. Kaya nila yan.
Well, before I answer that, Harry, let me say that we ourselves has to be blamed on this. The kind of system that we have, it's a presidential form of government. You have one pseudo-dictator there.
No, but it's supposed to work against each other, the independence of the Congress, which we've lost, the legislators, the judiciary, and the president. For example, the military is under the president. Within this concept, this scam called the White House, it stinks already to high heavens. I don't know. They're going to have to lie through their teeth to get Purisima out of trouble, di ba? And Mar Rojas is going to even lose more points. His single digit might be negative digit for 2016. But the problem is, with their overall power, this is what I fear. This is what I fear. Even with the White House, will they even address it? As of now, parang patay mali, look the other way. Baka tumihimik ang VACC. Ladies and gentlemen, hindi tumatahimik sila. Just so you know. Correct? Correct?
Yeah.
And you're just biding your time, watching, and social media is exploding everywhere.
Yeah, and I think everyone naman, I'm very happy naman, many civic society groups are there emerging. Those who are...
Madami na nga,
Madami na. And they're really working double
But
time.
are they enough? Is there enough? Is there critical mass already to say, no more lies, just tell us what it is. Give us the true state of the nation, not promises, not plans, and not study. We need to study. Even MMDA, Tolentino, he is still studying. He is still creating plans. Nagkabagyo na, sumama na ang traffic jam, he's still promising. Diba? When is it going to stop? Like you said with Alan Purisima, your statistics say it all. Ilan ang namamatay? Ilan ang hinahabol nyo? Kayo, you're flying all over the place, verifying if these are real violations and murder, correct?
Right. And what we can say is that this government, really, this administration has practically failed the people in terms of what? Their promise for a pagbabago. May pagbabago ba?
Awang ko, wala ako nakikita.
Oh, wala eh. Obviously, is there a tuwid na daan?
Wait, hold on. May pagbabago si GNN. We have to take a break every 10 minutes. We'll be right back.